Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is March 18th, 2022. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off with saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content. You come back for more. Today, I want to talk about selling pocketbooks, handbags, or whatever. Well, in this particular case, it's one bag. Yes, this bag was given to me, and I was told that it is authenticated. It's a genuine Coach bag, so I was told. Anyway, I had listed this bag up on eBay, and with 1 hour, it was taken down. We're gonna go over that in a little bit. I want to talk to you about the eBay. What I really want to get, share with you guys is the eBay authentication program, what they have here. But I got the letter that eBay had sent me. Now, there's two things. I got off the phone. I was on the phone for quite some time with the eBay teammate explaining this here because I was very curious as to why, when you got other people's listings up there, excuse me for a second there, trying to get the backdrop a little flat here. Yeah, I was asking, I said, how come there are other sellers out there that are selling basically the same pocketbook I have, handbag, whatever you want to call it, and they're, everything seems copacetic with them. There's no problems whatsoever. And I was told that eBay, which I kind of find a little odd, but I'm going to throw it out there, okay? First off, for starters, I called up eBay once before in regards to their eBay authentication program. And for what I was told by two eBay teammates, eBay does not authenticate Coach. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you that there. I don't think they could even tell me it. They just said, no, we don't authenticate. That's what I was told. Now, if they're wrong or I'm wrong, well then they could correct me. I love eBay, and this is not an eBay complaint, by the way. I've been with eBay for 22 years, so it's nothing. It's further from the truth that I'm not sitting here complaining about eBay. I have to say that 22 years I've been on eBay, I have to honestly say it's been really a bumpy road and a lot of crazy changes going on stuff. And sometimes you wonder, is it for the better, for the worse? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is it is what it is. So anyway, a lot of people, I also want, before I get into the authentication program, I want to share with you guys too. I told you guys I was going to do the my eBay monthly sales, which has not been good at all. Not for some months, it hasn't been good. The reason why is because when I go on my sold listings, because I like to show my viewers my sold listings is what I was selling, for the month, whatever. They're showing zero results. And I know people out there who are on eBay and seasoned sellers and experienced sellers like myself. I know there's workarounds. I don't want to do the workarounds. I told them, I called up eBay about this here. I called them about 3 times inquiring about what is the status on this here. Are you guys going to fix this? And they're saying, well, yeah, we're working on it. It's been escalated. It's been, updated and stuff like that. And it's going to take, I got off the phone yesterday with somebody, and they said it's going to be about between 7 and 9 days or whatever it is to for the tech department to correct this problem. So I want to show you, what I sold. I like to do the monthly sales, and my thing is anything 10 and above. Not that it's great. I like to say 20 and above or 30 and above, but I'm a small volume seller, so I got to take what I can get, right? But anyway, yeah, so that's why if you haven't, I know for those who follow me, you're probably saying, I thought you were going to do the, your month-end sales, and that's why, because it's showing zero results. Every time I go in there where it's completed listings, it comes up 0 results. All right, but anyway, let's get back to the eBay's authentication program. As I said earlier, according to what I had, 2 teammates from eBay said that they do not authenticate Coach handbags. That's what I was told. So if anybody has something different, please don't get mad at me and drop a nasty comment saying, no, they do other bags. And we're going to get to the program there. I got the window open up. We're going to get there, but this is how I was told with how it works, because I was curious myself. I said, how does this authentication program work anyway? I don't see no address there or anything. And the lady explained it to me, who I just got the phone with. She said to me, the way the authentication program works is the buyer places the order first. eBay will, eBay gets it for, second. Then first the buyer makes the purchase, then eBay will give you will get their address for the authenticity department. Once it's authenticated, eBay will ship it to the buyer, as far as I know. That's the way she made it sound. And then if it is a fake or a counterfeit, it goes back to the seller. They'll send it back to you. That's the way I understand, because I was asking, I said, where's the address? I like to, let's say I do get a Prada or a Gucci bag or whatever. I would like to know where I send it. That's the process she told me. It goes to buyer, you do your listing like you normally would. The buyer places the order. Then eBay gives you an address, I guess, for the authenticity department. It goes to them. They authenticate it, and then I believe the way it is, it's sent from eBay to the buyer. And again, just to recap, if it's fake or counterfeit, it goes back to the seller, naturally. Here's the problem, though, I have with eBay as far as like the way they remove your listings. Let me read what they sent to me, okay? This was from March 17th. Today's the 18th. I did this here, I think it was in the morning sometime, because it says 8:56. So I think I did this around maybe 8 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time over here in the East Coast of New York, in the morning, of course. And I got this notification. It was sent from eBay on March 17th at 8:56. So let's say 8 o'clock in the morning, probably like around 8. Again, 8:56, probably like 56 minutes later, or now almost whatever, an hour later, I got this notification. And it goes on to say, your listing was moved, counterfeit item policy from eBay, right? And it says to shop RJ for great deals. Hello, shop RJ for great deals. This is what it says in here. We have removed your listing because it didn't follow the counterfeit item policy. We do not allow counterfeit items, replicas, and unauthorized copies. Okay? Then it goes on to say what activity didn't follow the policy. More specific details are provided below. It says what you need to do next. Items removed for this policy cannot be relisted. So don't even think about relisting it, because that's not going to happen according to the way I'm reading here. Please ensure that your future listings are authenticated items only. For these items, they should be described accurately, completely, so the buyers know that it's an authenticated item. We're going to get to that part there in a little bit. Wait till I tell you about the third party. It says, what is the policy? Counterfeit products are illegal and are not allowed on eBay. Examples include fake copies or replicas or brand name items. Examples, a shoe with the Nike name or logo that wasn't made by Nike. Most naturally, who would want something like that anyway? I wouldn't even myself want that there. Electronics or accessories that use or bear the brand name, logo, or trademark of a company that didn't manufacture the item. Bootleg recordings from concerts or other live shows, unauthorized or pirated copies of movies, videos, or software. Listings with photos that hide or blur trademarks are not allowed. If you're not certain that your item is authentic, or if an authenticator has been unable to confirm its authenticity, it may not be listed. Most naturally, who's going to list something that even if it was an authenticator sitting there saying, this is not good, you're not going to go ahead and list it anyway, right? So then it goes on to say, we may remove listings if we receive the buyer complaints that an item is not authenticated. These items may not be relisted. It's 2-pager now, but not that much. That's the way it's written here. It's kind of like spaced out. How does this affect your account? It goes on to say, because you may have not been aware of the policy, we are sending you this notice to educate you about it, and it goes on to say, and ask that you follow this policy in the future. Listings that did not follow the policy have ended. We have credited all associated fees except for payment processing fees and the final value fees for your listings. Okay, I don't think that's right, but whatever. Listings that do not follow those policies in the future will be ended. Why we have this policy? This policy prevents the sale of counterfeit items, which are illegal and could expose sellers to legal risk. Removing them protects the sellers and their buyers from the buyer protection claims and financial loss. More information and help, and it gives you a URL here, a long string URL in regards to items and fake items policy. And then it just gives you, then it takes and then it goes on to say the listing is not follow the policy. It's got my thing there. We appreciate your understanding. Thanks, eBay. Please do not reply to this message. It was sent from an address that doesn't accept incoming email. All right. I'm saving this here for future evidence, so I put it in a plastic protected sheet here. Okay, now, the other thing I want to explain to you guys, I wrote it on a pad here as she was writing down, but I told her, can you slow down? I want to jot some of this stuff down here. So I said, how is this authenticated if you guys are looking at a photo? The teammate told me they have a third-party vendor that authenticates the photos, not the physical items. So here's the thing. Here's the question I had for the person. I said, let me ask you a question for the eBay teammate. You're going to have a third-party vendor that authenticates if something is fake, counterfeit, whatever. But yet, eBay does not have that particular product or item or brand, I should say, included in the authentication program. So, which leads me to think you're going to have somebody that's sitting behind a desk, comes across your article, your listing, and they're authenticating it. Now, I take pictures, front, side, inside. I took the picture of the label and everything. I know they look for stitches and all that stuff there. But until you have the physical item in your hand, how could you authenticate something from a photo? I mean, me personally, that's what I look at. Now, I know people might say, well, you could go to these sites here that show you counterfeit items and a fake and the real thing, and you could get a general idea like that. And to be honest with you, I was comparing that particular pocketbook, with counterfeit items to see, if it falls in that category, what do you call it, that category. I wouldn't put it up on eBay. I'm not going to jeopardize my account. I'm not going to jeopardize my reputation with eBay, nor do I want to want to have any problem with my buyers, But, that's what they told me. And then it goes over here. It's based off the photo images, okay? And the other thing she said, description was not accurate. In other words, I guess it wasn't too much detail. I said, well, how much more stuff could you put down for an item, an item that you're listing? I mean, you're not going to write a biography of here about the item, but that's what I was told. The description wasn't accurate enough. I don't know how much accurate could it be. You put in there, it's a Coach, a vintage Coach pocketbook, whatever. I don't know, dates back to the 1970s or whatever, 80s. I don't know. I mean, how much more stuff could you put in there? It's got it's genuine leather, cowhide leather, whatever it is on that label in there, and it has the number on the label and stuff. But apparently, that's how the guy does it. That's how, well, he or she, the third party, that's what I was told. There's a third party vendor that does authenticating, but he or she is doing it through the photos. So, I don't know, the reason why I'm bringing this out to your attention, folks, I want to share it so you guys don't have any situation like this here. Be careful. I looked at that bag over and over again with the original, with ones that are real. I was told that's a real bag. And I was looking at the stitching. I was looking at the hardware on there. They give you particular things, what to look for in counterfeit versus a real one or a fake bag, whatever. And everything looked to me, it checked out. Okay, I mean, it's vintage, it's old, and it has a different number. You'll notice one thing with Coach bags. If you're a person that sells them, I'm not planning on selling it. It was given to me, so I don't really want to get involved with them per se, because of something like this. I mean, well, this is kind of like put the icing on the cake as to why I don't want to be involved with this anymore. It's only just one thing like I got, but if I was to buy a Prada or a Gucci bag, those seem to be listed in their eBay authentication program, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to go over that in a second. But I'll tell you the truth, folks. I don't know how people can actually authenticate. It sounds like a contradiction. eBay does not authenticate Coach handbags, from what I was told by two eBay teammates, but yet they have a third-party vendor that authenticates them by photos, not physical. See, here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with that. If you have a Prada pocketbook or Gucci, whatever, and you send it and you're using eBay's authentication program, it's going to go there. They're physically going to look at it. They're going to check the stitching, this, that, the hardware, and everything else to go with it. And then if it's authenticated, you'll get that little, I don't think get some kind of little thing on your listing that says it's been authenticated or whatever. And then the way I understand, they ship it off to the buyer. Then, then it was supposedly it went through the authentication process through eBay, and it doesn't cost you anything. But I'm just trying to figure out, because I asked the lady, I said, well, couldn't I send this here to you guys and let you guys check it out? No, we don't do that there. We don't authenticate Coach. I said, well, Coach is a brand name, kind of. I mean, why not? But this is what I was told. And that the description, from what she was saying, wasn't accurate enough. There wasn't enough information in there. I told her, I said, well, how much more information I got to put in there? And I went to another person who had a similar bag, and I said, I read the title, right? Very basic title, basically almost the same thing like mine. And I read the description, very cryptic, very cryptic, nothing big. It didn't go give me a biography on, the pocketbook, whatever. And, I said, this is it. So, I mean, how much more could you say? What were you going to say? It's an item. Whatever. But anyway, I just want to bring that to your attention, guys out there, for you who are, for you guys out there that are thinking about selling handbags. If you're going to come across Coach, and the funny thing is, there's hundreds of them out there, hundreds of Coach bags, and I don't see anything that says authentication on there. Like, are these people just doing it at a random? Are they just personally like someone gave me this bag and say, oh, it's real? And they're just taking the word for it and they're just putting it out there? Because there's a lot of people out there that are selling Coach handbags. Now, granted, maybe it's not, as great or the greater demand than Prada or Gucci or whatever other brands they got out there. I don't buy pocketbooks. I'm just saying, I don't really get into that. That's not my forte. I don't care for pocketbooks. But the only reason why I was interested, because I said it was real, it was authenticated, authentic, and I said, okay, well, before I even took their word, I started doing comparisons. So I said, let me see before I listed up on eBay. Now, if another seller who's selling something similar can report the item, they can report it. So I told the lady, because they brought me to a different department, like department that takes down your listings, and I said, most likely someone had reported it. And she said, no, actually, she goes, it was eBay. I go, oh, okay. Okay, eBay did, all right. Because, I told the person, excuse me for a second, I told the lady, I said, I don't play that game. I wouldn't report anybody. Okay, even if we're selling the same exact thing, whatever. I don't believe in that. That's not, to me, that's not fair game. I'm sorry, I don't do that there. Maybe other people may feel like, well, I would do it. Well, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. I don't go that route. I'm not going to report somebody if they're selling the same exact thing. That's to me, that's kiddish stuff. I mean, we're all in this business here to make money, not to go, going after each other. Oh, I'm going to turn that seller in because he's selling the same. I don't do stuff like that. That's not the way I roll. But anyway, it is what it is. All right. Let's go to the window here. Let me close this over here. Not close it, but let me just minimize it. And here is the eBay authentication program here that they have. All right. No fakes, no fraud, no doubt. Shop luxury handbags with authenticity guarantee. Physical authentication, secure delivery, no cost to you. And then it says shop now. Authenticity guarantee is not affiliated with or endorsed by any of the brands sold on eBay. And then it tells you genuine peace of mind from the start to finish. Same thing. Physical authentication. Your handbag is verified by a team of professionally trained authenticators. Secure delivery. Your handbag is sent directly from the authenticator via 3-day signature required delivery. No cost to you. eBay covers all the costs of the authentication process. And then, you look at it, authenticate without a doubt, multi-point inspection, authentication, verify dozens of inspection points, including packaging, handbag, details, smell, and accessories, and so on and so forth. Get what you ordered, and so on. How it works, and then they give you a little breakdown on how it works. Okay, and then I believe after it's authenticated, they put it in this bag, this nice little box. I think you get a card that says it's authenticated or something along that line here, from what I understand. And that's the way it goes. They even have a video clip here. I'm not going to play because I don't want to get any strikes on my YouTube channel. All right, listen, that's all I have for you right now, guys. If anybody wants to drop a comment about this here, this topic I'm talking about here, drop it below. Keep it nice. I do respond to nice comments. Anything nasty, I just remove them. I don't deal with nasty comments. I'm only, like I said again, folks, I'm only trying to help. I'm putting this information out there to help you guys out just as much as it's going to help me. I'm hoping it's going to help you guys out as well. So that's all I have for you. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay again for March 18th, 2022. Have a great day.